I'm just another Chris. Welcome to a very surprise Sunday late night live stream. Was not planning on doing this today. I was going to take today off. I was actually down about an hour away hanging out with my friend Paul from the Chef PK YouTube channel. He was shooting a video, had me over for food. And while I was gone, breaking news happened. This is what I get for stepping away from my phone for a few hours. But yeah, on the ride home, I was getting message after message. Even when I was there, I was like, why is my phone blowing up? Well, that's because there was a new random leak about a new Polaroid camera. And we're going to take a look at it. And I'll give you my thoughts, and I would love to know your thoughts on it. But Polaroid today sent out an email kind of teasing that something was coming. It was a picture of an apple with a bite out of it. People are thinking maybe Apple is in on a new camera. I didn't think so. I was like, no, there's no way. But they're kind of just, teasing that something's coming in the next few days. And out of nowhere, I think briefly for a moment, a camera went up for sale and then quickly taken down. But someone on Reddit found this. But a bunch of you sent this to me. Even Diego from Aim Shoot Develop, he made a post about this. I saw that right before I was going live. And so, yeah, I just kind of want to talk about it. But there's not a lot known, but we can go off of what we can see. But first, let's take a look at some of these quick comments here. Hello, everyone from Houston, Texas. Well, hello from the Pacific Northwest. These headphones never fit on me. I try and take advantage of listening to music instead of sitting here alone, quietly in my room. Very specific question, to be honest, and I don't know. Can't answer that one for you. Two different mediums. We got Instax versus a Polaroid camera with a crazy back. It's going to come down to your preference and budget on that. Is it a remake of a Polaroid 660? 670 sonar? Well, there's no 660 or 670. So I think you're getting that confused with Mint's camera. They call the 660 and 670 and all that. But maybe there is a weird thing about this, and we're going to show you here in just a second. Yes, right here. This is all we have right now to work off of. This is what we're working with. The Polaroid FLIP. And I guess it's going to be referencing the flip up flash, like the remnants of the olden days of the pop-up flashes. They're just calling it the flip. But it does have a little speaker down here. Will it connect to your phone and play music? I doubt it. I first thought this leak was going to be actually more about a film digital camera hybrid. It's going to be Polaroid's answer to the Evo line from Instax. But who knows? It's potentially because if you look here, I mean, this is a pretty grainy image, but this is all we got to work with right now. But right here, there's this little notch, and then it looks like there's a little hole right there. Potentially something right there too. Hard to tell. Or is this just little slots for this flash to click into place, keep it from falling off? I don't know. But it's quite interesting. But yeah, we can't really read much about the box other than it comes with a pack of I-type film. We got Polaroid FLIP, instant camera, and that's it. That's all we have to go off of. Yeah, so Noptop's in the house. That's kind of what I was maybe thinking, but I don't know why they would go with a autofocus system with sonar. It seems like they're stepping backwards in time. I mean, I don't know. With the technology they have now, it seems like that might actually not work. I would rather see them use the LiDAR, which they have in the i2 camera. So it's kind of interesting. But kind of has a futuristic look. Kind of reminds me of like Geordi's visor from Star Trek. A remake of the talking 636. Maybe. Like, I don't know why that was kind of a gimmicky thing. Polaroid's not really about that stuff anymore. So I don't know. But I at least wanted to like have a conversation about this before the official release, which sounds like it will be maybe on Tuesday. I think this is when they officially are going to be releasing it. It does kind of look like Wally, but actually I think it looks more like Eva from Wally. With the colors and everything, not the orange. But what do you guys think of it? It kind of reminds me of like the ugliest 90s camera, but it does look a little bit better. You know what I'm talking about? That green one with the pop-up flash. They did it also with the Spice Girls camera. But this is interesting. The flash, look how narrow it is. I wonder how the intensity of that is going to be. It's going to be interesting. If this is even real too, this could have just been someone messing around doing some AI generation, but I have a feeling this is legit. But I don't know what website this was on. If someone had shared this from some Reddit community, I don't think you can see that on my screen. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I got to move this down. But this is a screenshot from a website. I don't know what website it is. It's pretty generic. It just says online store. Anybody know what this wolf fox, probably a fox, logo is from? It's kind of interesting. LiDAR is way more expensive than sonar. I'm thinking that's what you mean. Using sonar would keep costs down. But yeah, but they already have their own system in the Polaroid Now Plus and the Nows and the Polaroid Go even. You know, like they have their own system already. It's why would they use sonar? But hey, it could be. I just don't see how it or why they could. I mean, I guess they could, but I don't see the logic there. They already have something for in place that's more efficient. My brain registers this as a Go, but obviously not with the I-type film. Yeah, I actually kind of thought and was hoping it was the Go when I first saw this, but then yeah, I saw the I-type and I'm like, shoot. I would have much rather have seen a new Go camera, to be honest. New updated version, throwing some R&D into that. I think that would be a lot better. But I'm still glad to see that there's something happening. Like there's still, you know, cameras and that are coming, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm also wondering what it's packing for a lens, because if you looked at, let me see if I can actually find the. I should have prepped this. I didn't think about this, but let me see if I can find the Polaroid announcement tease. They tease something with a picture of an apple. Polaroid. I can't seem to find it. Oh wait, I can pull it up in Discord. But the reason I want to pull it up and show you is because, frickin' heck, the quality looks so good. Like the fidelity of these like test footage or test photo that they've sent or like used for the announcement is really, really good. So I was wondering if maybe they are doing something with the lens. Maybe they made a glass lens. I doubt it, but you never know. Shoot, I can't seem to find it. And I can't even find it. Maybe it's on their website. Let me think. Where'd that go? Oh, shoot. I freaking closed it out. Let's go back. Pop this up. Maybe it's on their website. Polaroid.com. Let's see here. Nothing on their website. Nope. They don't have anything on their website? Oh well. I was gonna pull it up, but I guess I don't really need to. But if you saw it, then you kind of know what I'm talking about. But the quality of the image was pretty superb. Like really, really good. Ooh, disappointing. I mean, I'm not really disappointed. I'm so glad to see that Polaroid's doing something. They're putting out different cameras. So I'm still excited for that. Hey Chris, how late am I? It looks so sick. Well, I just started a couple minutes ago. So you're just getting in. Oh, he also says I personally like the more compressed look of it. Yeah, it could be cool. And also you will have a built-in lens protector if you were ever worried about that. I never have been, to be honest. But that is something. Yeah. Let's see here. Website is called, oh, perfect. The website is called Foxtrot. Okay. Thank you for that. Let's look that up. Cause I was trying to find the original, like posting for it, like in the Reddit. I couldn't even find the Reddit. Foxtrot. Is it overseas? Oh, there we go. Maybe this is it. Nope. Is it a like a EU website? For some reason it won't pull up for me. Foxtrot. Well, that's okay. I'm saving money. I'm saving my money for the TARDISN. That's how I like to say it. Instant camera. Yeah, that should be coming, but that's going to be, if I remember right, later in the year, like way late, like fall. And it's Instax Mini. So there is that. What do you think the price range? I'm guessing the standard. Well, I don't know. Because if we knew a little bit more about the what lens system it's using, because I'm curious about that. Just based on the sample photo that they released today for the tease. If it is like a glass lens, which would be crazy, but everyone keeps complaining about not having a glass lens in the camera, then it's possible that this could be maybe $200, like a mid-range camera. Because they have the Polaroid Now, then they have the Polaroid Now Plus, which the way they've priced those cameras right now, the Polaroid Now Plus is only $20 more than the Now. So I think they're just going to phase out the Now probably at some point, and it'll just be the Polaroid Now Plus, and then maybe this, and then the i2. So they have their 3 cameras, and then the Go is in its own category. So I'm going to guess maybe $200, $199, maybe even a little bit more. It's possible, especially with all the, tariffs and stuff coming. So I guess technically not, because this is electronics. I bet they would not actually get hit with it. The film would, but not the cameras. Yes, exactly. Wouldn't this be amazing as a Go? It would be. It'd be so cool. I wish they would freaking do something with the Go. They did come up with the purple film, the purple haze film, and I did pick some of that up, and I'll be shooting with that. Maybe on Tuesday, actually. Late April Fool's joke. I don't think so. This doesn't have that feel of it like being blatantly a joke. This is a pretty legit looking product, but it is possible that it could be someone made it, but I don't think so. I am curious what this is, this graphic, or is it just like a demonstration of the flash being popped open? I don't know, but this is the only image we got, and it's very grainy. Unless someone has a better screenshot of this or any more photos, that'd be cool to see. Yeah, I would love to see that too, but I just don't think it's ever going to happen. I wouldn't even care. I've said this many, many times. I will keep saying it, but I think it would be incredible for them to do a folding type camera, maybe reminiscent of an SX70 camera, but not an SLR, but do it in the Polaroid Go size, so you can fold it down and slide it right into your pocket. How awesome would that be? I would never leave home without a Polaroid camera. It'd be in my pocket 24/7. Honestly, yeah, a new rendition of the SX70 camera would be great. But also, do we need it though? Like, is there an actual need? Because they have all the old ones, and you can just buy one right now. You could buy one, and it would be better than anything that Polaroid could make now. So do we actually need one? Especially with all the modifications that there are out there right now. Is it needed? I don't know. I would love to know your thoughts on that. I think it's way too early for an i3. Way too early. They're going to let that simmer for a few years, just because of how expensive it is. Now, I will say, I am curious. Let me go back, because they did have the. Let me bring this in here. Oh, actually, I'm not going to make you watch me fumble through this. But they did put the Polaroid or the i2s on sale for like a really hefty discount. So I'm curious to see if those are still on sale. It always goes to the EU shop every single freaking time. I have to click the US. Let's see. i2. Let's see if it's still on sale. So, I mean, it would be possible that they could be clearancing these out 414. Okay, it's not as good as it was not too long ago. Why is it so big? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so if you're a member, new member. So if you sign up with a new account, create a new account, you can get it for $373. That's crazy. Oh wait, it's too big. I gotta fit this in there. Sorry guys. Why is this so large? Freaking Polaroid's website. They revamped it and I don't like it. It's terrible. But okay, there we go. Yeah, so $373 for new members. That's crazy. So, and it's free to be a member, by the way, if you did not know that already. But here, I'll leave this up here. Maybe they made the flip over as a lens protector because it's a glass lens. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's possible. I don't know. I wish if somebody is in my Discord and has access to that photo that I'm talking about. Oh, I shouldn't post that. Oh, there we go. This is our Discord. I don't want to. It's free to join, so I don't know why I'm being so. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. If somebody's in the Discord, then could you post, you know, the photo I'm talking about? Because I would love to show that. I don't have access to it, and I can't find it currently. Well, I guess I could go to. Hang on. All right, hang on. I got this. Give me a second. Oh wait, there it is. Okay. All right, here we go. What? There it is. Okay. Oop, wrong button. This is what they teased. Whatever this means. And to be honest, I didn't know it was a GIF. I've only seen the snapshot. What's happening? So is it maybe it is a digital film hybrid camera, but I saw a still from this and it was quite impressive, the fidelity. So I don't know. This has me really confused. Or maybe they're going to release a couple different cameras all at the same time. Some other leaked images are showing around 225. So hey, maybe I was right. Maybe I was right about the pricing. I can see him do it. Phase out the Now, keep the Now Plus. This camera, i2. It doesn't have to. Wait, it doesn't have the charm that the 600s do. Yeah, it's interesting. It is. It's I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. It's different. I'm not sure how I feel about it. But I'm also curious because if this right here is the autofocus, so let's say this is sonar focusing, what some people are thinking. What the heck is that? Light meter, maybe? But what are these two notches here? And maybe there's something right there, which it's hard to tell. But maybe this does have a digital camera in here, like right here. Maybe it is a kind of a hybrid because we can't see the back of it. There's nothing on the, well, I guess we can right there. Never mind. Scratch that theory. There's no screen. Well, I don't know. But the viewfinder, if you check this out, look how large the optics are. That's reminiscent of the i2, and that has a little HUD display in there when you look through it. And maybe it's a little combination of the i2 and other stuff to sell lower cost. I don't know. If someone made that detailed without it looking AI, I'd be surprised if it were a joke. Yeah, I'm thinking this is it. Like this is a real thing. Folding Polaroid Go. Yes, I know, right? It would be amazing. And the thing is, they designed that camera from the ground up, right? They could have done it. They could have done it. Also, given the price of the i2, I bet the SX70 folding variant would be, yeah, it would be way too expensive. I mean, now, granted, they could make a folding camera, right? But it wouldn't need to be, or it wouldn't have to be a SLR camera, right? They could still be kind of rangefinder, what people call it rangefinder, but you think you know what I'm saying, like the off, what do you freaking call that? I guess that's why people call it rangefinders, but it's not actually a rangefinder. It's just, you're just the viewing window, the framing lens. I don't know. But you just do it kind of like that, kind of like a Model 3 SX70 in a way. And this use like autofocus for focusing. It could be done. Would be awesome to throw in a bag and not worry about scratching the lens. Yeah, I've never worried about it ever once. I mean, I have a camera bag, it's padded, so I just throw it in there and never even give it a second thought. Just my personal, you know. But on the shelf, yeah, like folding it down, keeps dust out of it. Says that there's a black version. Where are you seeing this? Where are you seeing this? There was another photo leak of the box showing a 4-lens autofocus. Nice. I didn't see that. But that's pretty cool. I wonder if it will have a viewfinder cover. Well, it is. This whole bar right here folds down and fills this whole space. And so it's completely covered, just like the old ones. You can see it right here, the edge of this photo, or this right here. Folds down and that will be covered up, unless you're talking about the back. I mean, I guess so. Polaroid must be in an arms race with Instax. No, because if they were, they would have put more into the go to be a direct competitor with the Instax Mini, which is the leader of instant photography. But they're not. They're on their own mission of embracing the chaos for the Polaroids, for the imperfections and things like that. So it looks like a go. It kind of does, but it's not. This would address my biggest gripe with the Polaroid now. It's not fun, or I don't know, festive to use it now. What do you mean? It addresses like this, so this is more fun for you? Okay, all right. Don't ever say SX70 Model 3 again. Yeah, I need to do a video. I have one on loan, which I've had for like a year. I don't even know if Caleb remembers letting me borrow it. I need to do a video on that thing. A lot of people don't even know it exists. It shouldn't exist. It's ridiculous. It makes no sense. I've never shot with it. I don't even know if it works. I don't even think he knows if it works. But yeah, it should never work. It should never been made. The other side mentions advanced sonar ranging. Interesting. So it is sonar. I don't understand that. Isn't that like taking a step backwards? They already have their own focusing system. That's smaller. Like, look how much more space this takes up. That's kind of interesting. I don't understand why they would do that. Yes. Yeah, like all I-type cameras, they use both. It's so a 4-zone autofocus plus self-timer. Sweet. I'll wait till Retrospecs gets the molds to do fun collabs. I doubt they ever will, to be honest. But you never know. I doubt it. I don't see them messing with like these types of cameras. I don't see why, but I guess anything's possible. Do you have a entry-level camera recommendations if I want to shoot primarily in black and white? Entry-level? Polaroid now. That's really it. Unless you want to go Instax, then get an Instax Mini and buy the black and white film. You pay more for Instax black and white though. Keep that in mind. Polaroid is the same. But I mean, guess a no. Well, no, yeah, you do. They do bundle deals online. Yeah, but they don't sell double packs of black and white. But yeah, Polaroid now. Any vintage camera. Yeah, that's where I would go. What's up? Did I miss anything? I'd usually be the first to join, but this one missed me. Yeah, well, this is a surprise late night random stream because we got breaking news of a new camera. Look at this thing. It's coming probably Tuesday. I wanted to just get ahead of the curve before the people that are affiliated with Polaroid and do a video on it, but don't disclose that they're affiliated with Polaroid while making their video. So I wanted to at least get in the algorithm search for this camera, because then I'll have to buy it just like everybody else. Higher f9 aperture, if it's not being mentioned yet. Nice improvement. Where are you guys finding this information? Because I searched. Well, to be fair though, if you missed the beginning, I was visiting another YouTuber friend of mine. He was shooting a video and needed like people. So his pitch was, come over, yeah, I'll feed you. He's a chef. His YouTube channel is called Chef PK. And that's it. And then just be on camera for a little bit. And so I drove out there, which he lives about, with traffic, about almost an hour away. So yeah, while I was over there, my phone was blowing up. All the way home, blowing up. People were asking about this. So I just went live just to be up in here. So I haven't seen really much about it other than this photo. Box also shoots exposure feedback. Interesting. You're welcome. Yeah. Entry-level cameras, I mean, can't go wrong. With honestly, first time ever, I can recommend pretty much any camera on the shelf right now. That's the Gen 3. Now, I haven't used the Gen 3 now regular, but the Now Plus is actually good. Finally, and I have a feeling they're the same bodies now. If you put them side by side, you can't tell them different. You can't tell them apart, other than one doesn't have the Bluetooth connecting. So I have a feeling they're exactly the same camera. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about. Sonar autofocus is much better than most other optical autofocus methods. Well, I mean, I'm not disagreeing, but it just seems like they're stepping back in the technology with what they have. What they have is takes up less real estate than it built into the camera, and it does work pretty well. Autofocus with sonar, I don't know, it's interesting. It's an interesting choice. I just want to know what the heck these little divots are. You know what I'm saying? What are those? What are those? Reddit, the post showing this has it up close in the comment. Where? I couldn't find the Reddit post. I looked everywhere. But either way, that's okay. I just wanted to at least come hang out with you guys. And show this off, give our thoughts, opinions. It's interesting. That's all I really can say without getting more details about it. I'm intrigued. I need to then obviously get my hands on it. I would love to test it. I more than likely will be buying it. It's just also very strange of Polaroid to release a camera, two cameras more specifically, in the first quarter. They've never done that before. They usually release one camera or a film. Typically there's film right now. So if you ever pay attention in the last 5 years of Polaroid's release schedule, first quarter, there's like a new like special edition film type thing that comes out. I guess they did that with the Polaroid Go. I guess that kind of counts. But they usually do like a duochrome or reclaimed series or whatever, or round frame or whatever, kind of came out first quarter. And then there's usually not much in the middle. And then late, starting in the fourth quarter, end of third quarter, there's a camera. And so they released the Now Plus Gen 3, when was that, last month? And now they're doing another camera. So this is really interesting. Heck, the Polaroid Go even actually came out, when they originally first came out, was in the first quarter of the year. So it's kind of fascinating. Do the Now Plus cameras receive software updates? No, exactly. Yeah, the Gen 3 flash is iffy, as I did in my recent video last week. Technically, it's not great. Yeah, even with the flash, or excuse me, even with using the app, it's the same brightness intensity. So yeah, that's the only thing that's kind of meh. It works, but meh, it's not great. But I still do recommend that camera. It only took them 4 years to figure out, but they got there. I'm only guessing those divots hold the lid closed. I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking. It is right here. It clicks in place, but it's hard to tell. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. It's kind of hard to tell. It doesn't look like there's like a little clip unless it's like, I don't know, unless it's in there further, but it doesn't seem like it has those little clips to clip in place, but I guess it's possible. Or maybe there's a little lens attachment that's going to go on right here for special effects and things. But then what's this? Light meter? Maybe? But what's this? I don't know. Or it's nothing. Maybe it's just a weird aberration glitch. I don't know. But either way, it's kind of interesting. By the way, my profile pic is taken on a black and white iType. Well, I mean, Polaroid has their good batches of black and white and their bad batches. They had the best batch this time last year. No, it wasn't this time. It was coming up. I think it officially came out May-ish, end of April. The monochrome frames, special edition frames. That was their best formula. Now it's pretty good. It's not quite the same. But yeah, they're getting better. But they just have their good batches and their bad batches. I thought I saw an Instagram post of a Polaroid teasing an improvement of their film. Well, that's what people were assuming because they showed that sample photo of an apple. But apparently it's this. And I have a feeling that photo was taken with this. And if that's the case, it's kind of crazy. If that's the quality that you get from this thing. Because it was a pretty high fidelity. I tried to pull it up, but it didn't quite work. You might have hit the nail on it, being clip holsters for accessories to the lens. Right? I think so. I mean, it's possible, very possible that there's a clip on either side. Oh, sorry. On either side over here, but it would have to stick down pretty far. And I don't see it in this picture. But maybe there's a little accessory kit that will be coming out that just clicks into place right over the lens. It's possible. Because even the older flip up, or what we used to call pop up flashes, they changed it to flip up apparently for this. They didn't have a clip on there. It just flipped down and held into place. So I could see them being able to do that with this. No, I don't see a reason why not. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely that. This is the best I got. It's a low res screenshot from somebody that found this online. This is all I got to work with. But apparently there's some other people that have some better pictures. I honestly want them to bring back the Polaroid expired summer packs. They were so awesome. Which summer packs? Like Summer Wave? If so, yes, I missed that. That stuff was awesome. I love those. I only ever got one pack of it. Yeah, I was guessing $199.99. That's what I was thinking. And some people said it. They found the leaked price of that in euros only. But I have a feeling it's going to be around $200 American. That's my personal guess. And my theory is they're going to phase out the regular Now, just going to go away. And then it's going to be the Now Plus. And then they're going to have this camera is their mid-range. And then their high-end is the i2. And then the Polaroid Go, which is their, own category of its own camera. Where do I buy my film from? Great question. Kind of around. Sometimes directly from Polaroid, Targets, Best Buys. But lately I've been just going down to a local film camera store, Blue Moon Camera, and just buying from there, which they buy directly from Polaroid. So it's the same thing, but they don't refrigerate their film. So that's kind of a bummer, but they cycle through that stuff pretty quickly. Because last time I was down there, which was a few days ago, actually, I'll probably going there again Tuesday. But they had some film that was from last month, like production date. No, 2 months ago. March, maybe February. Either way, cycled pretty quick. So that's where I've been kind of just going. But I buy from Walmart, store, anywhere really. So I don't really have a preference. I've had pretty good luck. Polaroid seems to be doing better about their overall quality control of the film in my experience over the last year. So it's really, really exciting. The link is in your Discord. Posted it. Will lead you directly to the listing. Sweet. Has the current highest res images. That's now saw F9. Sweet. All right, here we go, people. Thank you, LSD. Let's take a look. So here, I don't want to dox anything in here. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Let's visit this site. All right, hang on. I got to reframe this. Here we go. Hang tight. Hang tight. All right, high res coming in hot. There we go. Zoom. Zoom. It won't let me zoom. What the heck? I can't zoom it. It's trying to zoom. Like, look, when I'm zooming in, the X is getting bigger, 500%. That's unfortunate. Can I save this? Hang on, just in case I don't reveal anything. Not that there's anything down here. I had to dump my computer and start over. So this computer is pretty empty at the moment. Oh yeah, here we go. Boom, saved it. High res coming in. What the heck? Shoot. There it is. There we go. Okay, this is definitely 3D rendering. But yeah, okay, so it is something. What's that? What's that? Okay, I'm going out on a limb, and I'm maybe it's a digital film camera hybrid. Might be crazy. It might be crazy, but maybe one of these is like a digital camera, like a web camera of some kind. Maybe I'm insane to think that, but it's possible. All right, where? Okay, so that diagram. Still not quite helpful. I mean, obviously this one shows it flipping. What are those two? Trying to make it out. I don't understand. Flip. I don't know. Flip. I don't see where you can make out the yeah, let me go back. The F9, unless there's more in here. Oh, here we go. All right, pay attention, Chris. Okay, save image. Let's go. It won't let me open it. Can I open it? There we go. It won't let me zoom. It's maxed out. Dang it. Okay, well, won't let me zoom. Hang on, let me go back to some of these. In other pictures that show the box says 4-zone autofocus app control features. Okay, cool. That's where we're at right now. Yeah, 4-zone autofocus, double exposure, self timer, app control features, protective flip, exposure feedback. I think that just means exposure feedback probably means. For example, the Instax mini camera, like the Instax Mini 8, it has that little aperture ring, so the light meter will kind of tell you which one, like which setting to be in. It'll light up. I'm wondering if that's like similar to this, which is kind of cool. And then advanced sonar ranging. Interesting choice. I'm still kind of confused why I can't zoom on this. But all right. But okay, all right. They're trying. Patiently waiting for an Instax 99 in square. You might have to wait a little while because they love their mini cameras. They just released another one. I don't understand. I'll have to make a video about it. It's a mini camera. It's going to take mini pictures and it's going to be good. I can't wait until the film is good as the original. And the camera reminds me of the Polaroid 600 rounds without the rubber strap. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mentioned that. And it'll never be as good as the original. It just won't happen, period. Even if Polaroid never went bankrupt, or excuse me, I guess if Polaroid did go bankrupt and they're like, you know what, we're going to come back. They stopped making that. They can no longer make the old stuff because of, it was bad for the environment. They were grandfathered into that. So if they ever stopped, they wouldn't be legally allowed to use it again. Plus, a lot of the companies stopped making the film or the chemicals that needed. So either way, it will never be what it was. So move on from that. Okay, I guess I don't really need to keep showing that. Let's go back to this. Was there anything else? Nope. Nothing really important. Interesting. Well, it's something. At least Polaroid's doing something. I appreciate it. Appreciate them doing something. Try opening it up as MS Paint. That's a hack. I could do, but not really too needed. I was able to read everything. MS Paint, is that even a thing anymore? Can I even do that? I think that's gone. Oh no, I do have Paint. I thought they got rid of Paint. It's not opening though. I tried clicking it. It looks like this is going to be Polaroid's version of an Instax. And those older folks that want a simple camera like they remember that gives them good quality. I'm not sure I follow. How would you mean their version of an Instax? Not sure. I personally don't think it'll ever be the same. Getting the thickness back to 10 would be near impossible. No, they've actually, what they've done, if you look at film right now, like recent times of it, I mean, yeah, it's slightly thicker than what it was, but it's a lot thinner than film from like 5 years ago. They've definitely thinned it down. And they've had to, just because cost. You know, gotta do what they gotta do to stay in business. I wish they'd make an I-type round frame. Well, they don't really need to. But they did, actually. They did the Retnex film. That was I-type film. But they also don't need to make an I-type because 600 works in everything. So when they do special edition frames, it's like make a 600 so it works in everything. But I mean, I guess I see where you're going. The funny thing about round frame was it was never supposed to stick around. But they sold out of that within seconds, basically. And that film people wanted badly. And they kept it. Well, I'm glad. I'm really glad they kept that. I think what they should do for, as an April Fool's joke, is release the next version, like the follow-up to round frame, but call it square film. Maybe that's just my April Fool's joke for next year. I'm here all week. They got rid of Paint 3D. Yeah, I guess so, because I didn't even realize they still had it. But it's there. That's true. I have a few packs of Impossible. Those color pods are thick. Yeah. But even actual branded Polaroid film, like Polaroid Originals, or even just Polaroid from like, because when they got Polaroid in 2020, the Polaroid Now release was the first thing with the official just Polaroid name. Anyway, that film from that time was pretty thick. They've definitely thinned it down. Would you rather bring back Spectra or pack film? Pack film, baby, all the way. Come on now. Really, I don't know that. LOL, square film. Exactly. I think it'd be funny. But like make it slightly smaller, just ever so slightly. It's like, so the frame is square, inwards a little bit. Polaroid, I'm giving you ideas. You need to freaking work with me. Was wondering the new product was going to be. I was about to purchase the i2 until I saw the teaser. Well, go get the i2. Check this out. Do I still have it pulled up? I do have it pulled up. If you're looking to get an i2, it's still their flagship camera. And with the new latest firmware update, it's a good camera. I recommend it. I love it. I took it to Japan. It did me well. But right now, the i2, if you're a member, if you sign up for the membership, which is free, it's $373. Like, look at that. Can I zoom in? So there you go. Boom. 373 and 50 cent. Look at that. If only for new members. Just make a new account. It's free. Or you can buy it for $4.14. Pretty good deal. Let me zoom back out here. Okay. Any hoots. What am I missing? Where is it? I just used my first pack of round film. Nice. And loved it more than I thought I would. It's fun, right? Especially when you can find some things to match. You know, that really makes sense to use it with. Like I did a video a couple years ago. I wish it did better. But it was really fun. I took it to Disneyland and shot the Avengers characters there and on round frame. And it looks cool. It kind of looks like profile images from like social media. And I got them to like sign the photos. It's super cool. Shooting like fisheye or super wide angle lens shots with round frame. So much fun. Instax is easy to use. It is. And even a little kid can operate one. Very true. Because they don't need to worry about the exposure due to the camera. Yes. It is easy. It's amazing and inexpensive. Wow. I can't believe I managed to catch a live stream. Glad to be here. Finally. Well, welcome. Welcome in. We're talking about this bad boy. Look at this thing. Boom. Leaked camera. I wish I knew about this high-res image before I made my thumbnail because I used the low-res one and it's pretty jank. I might change it. We'll see. The i2 is so worth it. It totally is. I totally recommend that camera. And especially with it being on sale right now for a really good deal. Definitely buying it. Buy it. Yeah, I wish I got affiliate money. From Polaroid. I tried to sign up, but I never heard back. Also, the quality is very good when it comes to pictures, regardless of the film. What do you mean? With the i2? Oh, no, you're talking about the Instax. Yeah. For show. Don't cave in to FOMO on waiting for a new camera. I'm going to make a video about stop buying new cameras. Don't worry about having the latest new camera. It doesn't mean it's good. It's not going to make you a better photographer. It's not going to give you better whatever. Use what you got. You know, if you have a camera already, don't go buy another one. Unless there's an actual like need to like either upgrade it, like if you have the Polaroid now and you want manual control. Do you mind, Paco? It's Paco scratching at his collar. But yeah, if you have like a Polaroid now and you're like, hey, I want to upgrade, then you look at something that has maybe manual control, Now Plus or the i2. So it's like, there's no need unless you broke your camera too, but use what you got. Go buy a $20 camera that's been around since the 80s. It's going to give you the same results for the most part. So I need to make a video about that. Buying the latest camera won't make you a better photographer. Maybe that's the title of the video. There's a new color now Gen 3 coming out too. Why? They just released that. That's interesting. The Instax comment, or Instax, I mean, it was regarding to what I meant when it came to talking about this camera and it being Polaroid's version. I still don't see the correlation because this really isn't like a direct competition because Fuji doesn't put out cameras like this at all to begin with. In fact, where Polaroid is at least trying to do a little bit of innovation by throwing in sonar into a camera, Fuji's like, how about we just strip out everything? Make it no features. You want exposure comp? Nah, we don't need that. Let's take that off. You want flash control? Nah, let's take that off. We don't need any of that. And we'll charge more for it. So there's that. If only the light bar came down. Well, it will come down. What do you mean? It's called the flip. It will pop down. I'm sorry some of my comments are coming out wonky a bit because I'm using speech to text. Well, it's okay. You're in a safe place here. No judgment. Do we know any info on the Elite camera? Perhaps. What do you mean? Oh, you just join us? Because we just talked about it. But here's what we got. It's got 4 lens autofocus. It has sonar, which is kind of interesting. They went old school. Flip flash. And then it has, like, what was the other thing called? The flight exposure. What was that called? Hang on. I'll find it. Exposure feedback. Is this right here? Exposure feedback. And then it has connects to your phone, double exposure, and a self timer. And this is all we know. And my guess is it's $200 American. And I have a feeling they're going to phase out the Now, keep the Now Plus, this camera, and the i2. I think that's going to be the new lineup. And of course the, whatchamacallit, the Go, which is in a category of its own. Yeah, no, of course, they're never going to do that, which I don't understand. Even in their high-end, freaking expensive camera, i2, no interchangeable battery. Replaceable battery. Don't get it. Don't understand it. Never will. It's like if Sony made a digital camera that's $500 and then just said, nah, we're not going to give you a removable battery. People would riot in the streets. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. Then it's like one of the third-party Instax cameras that's probably going to be cheaper. Still not following. I don't think I follow what that means. I wonder how the 4-way lens would work if it's been controlled manually. So if you can, I can't talk. If you can connect to your phone, which it does, you can actually, so how do I explain this? With the Polaroid Now Plus, you can actually choose which lens you want to use for your shots. But that only has 2 lenses. So this one has 4. So you are going to get a little bit sharper photos, which is pretty cool because it'll have a better range for focusing. So in the app with this one, I don't see why they wouldn't give you that ability to choose which lens you want to use, but only within the app. Again, speculation, we don't know, but that's my best guess. Exposure feedback most definitely is similar to how the i2 viewfinder has. Yeah, exactly. So like how I was using the Instax camera as the example, like the Instax Mini 8s, 9, 10, those cameras, where it has the little ring that you can choose for your exposure, which is just adjusting your aperture. So it uses the light meter, and as you kind of move the camera around, it will light up which one you should use. So that's the example or analogy I was using. But yeah, the i2 has the similar, where it has the exposure dial moving back and forth. So I'm wondering if it has kind of a heads-up display like the i2, a very maybe smaller version of it. Who knows? It's sad. The other day, dead after 4 years. Yeah, it happens. I mean, luckily my i2's still going. Or excuse me, my One Step 2. Our phones don't have removable battery. It's true. But guess what? You replace your phone every few years. You're gonna keep this camera longer than your phone. And I'm going to give up on what I mean. Okay. My phone does. I have a Fairphone. Well, there we go. Most phones now don't. It's very true. But yeah, you replace your phone faster than you would replace this camera. So having a removable battery would be nice. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, if you're spending like an i2 $600 when it came out, it's like I just said, like if you bought a camera from Sony or Canon or Nikon, digital camera, and it had a built-in battery, it's like, what do you, and then charging that much, because that's how much a lot of those body only cameras cost. It's like, get out of here. Like, no way. And that's a digital camera that doesn't cost money every time you push the button. It will just, yeah. Anyway, it should have removable battery. But that is where I think we might leave it off for tonight. I just wanted to do a video just so I'm in the algorithm, because you know who's going to have a video out on this on release day. And not disclose that they're affiliated with Polaroid. So I wanted to at least get in the algorithm, pop up when people start searching for this, because I'll be definitely picking it up once it's officially released. I'll just be slow to the game, so stay tuned. But I'd rather, even if I had it in my hands, I would have an in-depth video. So I like to actually sit with my stuff for a while. And when I make my videos, it's not just like first thoughts. I actually take it out, test it for a month or so, a few weeks minimum. Shoot multiple packs of film through these cameras when I do my test reviews. So either way, I try to be as thorough as possible. So I probably wouldn't have it ready for release unless Polaroid's like, here you go, sign this NDA, and we're going to send this camera to you a month out. That would have been cool, but it's not going to happen. The last couple comments before we wrap up here. What reclaim film do you think they should do next? Maybe a red or purple. Maybe a pink. They probably would do pink first. I'd go with a pink. That'd be fun. Rapid fire. I've seen a video of the guy that has underwater SX70 contraption. It looks really cool. It does look cool. Would love to try one out, but not gonna happen. Oh, names. Oh, names. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Everyone should be demanding that using one underwater was not very practical. Yes, not practical at all, especially the way light works underwater. You're not gonna get saturated pictures. Color doesn't really come across unless you're in shallow depth. Considering that the fix red tint on film, I guess. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. What advice would you give someone who's just starting out on YouTube? Well, that's long. And if you're going to PolaCon, New York City, I am there, and I'm doing a YouTube creator talk on how I got started, how I'm doing this, and how you could get started turning your hobby into a job, career, or just make a little extra cash to pay for your hobby. So it's too long for me to go on here, but if you just want to get started, my only advice I got for you is, hang on, I wish I could zoom this and get really close. Start. That's it. That's all I got for you. Do it. Start. Don't think about it. Start. Grab your phone, start recording, make content. You'll figure it out really quick. Love your content. I think some round frame Polaroids today. I took some. I can't even read. I'm trying to do these fast, but I'm failing. I took some round frame Polaroids today at Roosevelt Island. Nice. That sounds awesome. Instead of a user replaceable battery, they should just put the battery in the film packs. Yeah. But they're trying to be environmentally friendly-ish, even though I don't think that really matters as much with what they're doing. So, but that would be interesting. 600 film already has built-in battery in them, but it's very environmentally unfriendly. It is, but nobody, I don't know, no one properly disposes of the packs that do have the batteries in them to begin with. Even the packs of film that don't have the batteries in them, they're not properly being recycled to begin with. That's a whole other topic that we won't get into today. Do I have the little end card? Boom, there it is. All right, guys, we're going to officially wrap up right now. I appreciate you guys sticking and watching this video. We've got a cool camera coming. What do you think about it? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Now, get out there. Make some freaking art. Where's the button? I don't have the button. I'll see you guys later.